And it's Caruso in a two-guard. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Irving in at the one spot. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Durant. And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Irving kicks to Curry. Back to Irving. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Levine against Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach Levine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Right side, Irving. It's stolen by DeRozan. Passes it to Dosunmu. Back to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
You never have to worry about DeRozan going soft. I mean, when he gets inside, he's taking it strong to the rack.
Irving passes to Curry. Outside Irving. Durant kicks to Curry. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he can make.
Top of the key. Levine can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Irving dishes to KD. And the Nets, another three.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Levine against Brown. The pass to Vucevic. Lets it go with a three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Irving against DeRozan. Irving passes to Curry. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Bulls trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Action coming off the assist from KD.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Durant inside. DeRozan defending. First quarter. Irving finds Curry. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Curry's got 11 points.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
And Levine with the slam.
forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Ripped away. DeRozan scanning the floor. Takes the 13-footer, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Nets leading by 7. And here is Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to KD. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. It's Irving, top of the key. Count that bucket. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Levine against Brown. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Brown. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. It's Curry with the drive. On the wing, Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Curry finds KD. Tipped away. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Nets lead by 9. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, you know, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes.
Oh, it is indeed the English angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
Tristan Thompson.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Green is out there with Williams. Then it's Thompson. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the 1. Left side, Williams. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got his first points in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Clark in evaluating Alex Caruso. What a gritty player. Does all the little things that make such a difference in a game.
Kevin, I'm actually surprised at how well he's done as an NBA player. I covered him in college, and I loved him. Liked his work ethic, his size, but I didn't see him becoming what he's become. It's a credit to his work ethic and to his basketball instincts.
Dragic kicks to Mills. Knocked away. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for James Johnson. Jones checked in for Chicago. Pass to Griffin. The feed now to Thomas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
his first foul.
Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
Thompson finds White. Comes up empty down low. And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Passes it to Dragic. Back to Mills. Fires for three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
There's the drive. And that one's good. Caruso.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Dragic the pass to Mills. It's stolen. Here's Caruso, covered by Mills. Goes back up, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first foul.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Chicago, Alex Caruso.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Patty Mills. And Irving subbed in for Goran Dragic. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Thompson. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Green. And Levine subbed in for Kobe White.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Poked away. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break. Here we go. And he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Just 5 on the clock. Irving kicks to Brown. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's Caruso. 8 points for him. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Dozumu's checked in.
Coming off of the floor for the Bulls.
.157 left to play in the first half. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Curry way outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Levine. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Jones.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Brown. On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
40 seconds left here in the second. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Durant, wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Count the basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Irving kicks to Curry. Outside, KD. Back to Curry to stop the run. That one's not going to go. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Chicago up by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Well, obviously it's close. We know we're playing against a great team, so we just got to keep grinding and keep playing.
See how it turns out, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on them.
Hey.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Seth Curry displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
You've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Drummond in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 7. Now here's Durant. Outside Irving. A three-pointer, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
That's tipped. Stolen by Levine. Now the pass to Dosunmu. KD against Vucevic. Pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Curry with him. Now guarded by DeRozan. The three. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Durant.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding.
My goodness. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Curry passes to Irving. Down kicks to KD. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Green taking his time here. White inside. Johnson's there. White the pass to Williams. Fires from the line. And the jumper falls for him.
Williams.
And the Bulls lead by 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
White against Dragic. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Dragic against White. Mills, that's a two-pointer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Mills has got 5 points so far.
Boy, there's that hair trigger release on Patty Mills. No hesitation. Catch, shoot, mark it up.
Levine's shot is off. Nets trail by 4. Outside Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Levine and the jam by Levine.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
Dragic kicks to Mills. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Levine with it. Now Thomas defending. Launches it. And Zach Levine hits from deep. Levine's got 19 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Thomas. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Goran Dragic. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 13.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Thompson finds Williams. Johnson with the block. Thompson with the bucket. Nets trail by 4. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Mills. Lets it go from deep. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Levine inside the 3-point line. No good. Shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. On the wing, Irving. Light covering. Irving dishes to Durant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the inside, Levine, field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Boy, how about Levine cooking these defenders? He's a lot of fun to watch.
Irving passes to KD. And he finishes nicely on the layup. KD's got 9 points in the quarter. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 1-point game on the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Jones. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's White in at the shooting guard. Now here's Irving. D right on him. Here's Curry with the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Bulls shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Curry. Dosunmu's shot is off. Brown with it, now guarded by DeRozan. Durant kicks to Irving. Back to Durant to take the lead. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. And Chicago also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. Chicago leading. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, you can see the excitement in DeRozan's eyes when he gets these opportunities. I mean, he's a knockdown threat from there.
Irving with a clean look. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Down low. Here's Dosunmu.
That's his second personal. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago.
First free throw is good.
Shooting 2.
He hits both from the stripe. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely. To the middle. Out to KD. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Six to shoot. And on the way from Irving for 3. They get it again. And Drummond kicks to Irving. Brown outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Nets lead by 1.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Irving passes to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got 12 points here in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's DeRozan. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown outside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
It's the Nets now. Durant, the pass to Irving. Out to KD, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Let's go. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Outside Irving. Curry finds Irving. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Irving. Here's DeRozan. Again, Chicago.
Big basket from DeMar DeRozan, an experienced NBA shot maker. He's been in these situations a lot and has come through more times than not.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Irving dishes to KD. They double team KD. .129 left to play here in the fourth. KD comes with the double team. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Dosunmu. Second chance shot. They get it back. Out to DeRozan. Passes to Dosunmu. Here's Caruso. Shoots over Curry. No good off the back of the rim.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Levine against Brown. Outside Curry. And on the way from Irving for three. Hits the three.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 34 seconds left in the game.
All right, fans, let them hear you. Show them some love.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And a lot of his points have come from beyond the arc. And that's been big because it's opened the floor for himself and his teammates. And without his work in downtown, their offense would have really struggled.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thank you, David.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving against DeRozan. Irving kicks to Curry. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Caruso. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, KD. It was a good start. What happened with that rough patch later on, though?
We weren't disciplined. We were just shooting shots, just to shoot them, throwing passes, just to pass them. No sense of urgency, no purpose. And against a team like that, they're looking for something to get them back in the game, and we just let them back in.
Close the door, but stuff to work on, I know, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
And I say top billing, that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you do a dance? Dance the two. If you can dance, it's easy to do. This dance is on and on and on.